And welcome everyone to a special Saturday edition of D&D Play 20. As we continue our next installment of the Oops All series. Tonight we are doing Let's Make a Deal. Oops All Warlocks. So to get everyone caught up, including my wonderful cast. So basically what happened was that you were in a, shall we say, a Warlocks Anonymous program in the city of Sigil. And you were meeting with this Githzerai named Dave when something crazy happened. Everything went black. You free floated for a little while, and when you all woke up, Dave was unconscious, and then slowly all of your patrons appeared to you. They informed you that there was something amiss, and one of the great old ones, the chained god, an agent of chaos, was becoming unbound. Somebody was throwing the entire known universe into chaos. So your patrons gave you a plan to round up the usual suspects, as they said, and gave you 3 individuals to track down, capture, and bring back for additional questioning. Before you could leave, however, the little rock and warehouse that you were in was attacked by a group of god seekers who seek out avatars of gods and harness and mine their essence. You're able to fight them off. Bren was able to acquire a paralysis stick, and in the process you were given a bucket and you escaped with the help of Astro's patron Baba Yaga. And your first step was to go to the Forest of Worms, where Astra, being a Yanti, was not welcome. So they decided to burn down the tavern that everyone was in. And with the help of Crick, made a rendezvous with some of the local cultists. There you were kind of, you were blindfolded and led into a clearing and then into a cave where you were unceremoniously forced to encounter a green dragon. Upon the defeat of the green dragon, you went into the cave behind the waterfall, or behind the pool of water, found its hoard, and were greeted by a skull asking very unusual questions. You survived the questions and the test, and some magical keys floated through the air, went to a back wall, and a portal opened up. So that is where we last left off. If you remember correctly, Crick, your Kinku friend, has been acting strangely since the encounter with the green dragon. Excuse me. You all have found some various magical items, gold, silver, etc., in the green dragon's hoard. So that's where we will pick up. First thing I would like everyone to do real quick is make a perception check.
Okay.
Big ol' 12.
Thank you.
17.
A perception check.
Oh, dang.
20.
So Bryn, Elsbeth, and Crick, you notice that amongst the treasures and everything, kind of bouncing around, is a lamp of some kind. Marigold, you have heard the commotion outside and are doing your best to rattle your lamp to get everyone's attention.
Can they hear?
So all they can see is that there is a lamp that is jostling amongst the coins.
Okay, and remind me if I found a crystal over here.
You did.
Or yeah,
The
okay.
crystal occasionally talks to you
right.
and whispers to you.
Well, I found the horn nearby,
Yes.
right?
Mhm.
I mean, it worked so well last time. I'll go pick up another random object. See what it does. I'll go
Okay.
pick up the weird moving lamp. That doesn't seem dangerous at all.
So you pick up a lamp, the lamp here, and
Just
it
while
does.
you're about to do it, I go. I could send my. Never mind. That's fine.
Huh? What?
So you
Shake
pick
it
up
a
the
little?
lamp,
See if
you
it
give
you
a
hear anything.
shake, and you do hear a rattling inside.
Ah, cool. Is there like a lid? Like
Mhm.
a teapot almost?
Yep,
Or is
it's
it?
almost like a
Okay.
little teapot.
I'm gonna open it to see if I can dump out
Okay.
what's inside.
So when you open it, there is a billow of smoke that comes out, and a figure appears. So, Fairlane, would you like to describe yourself?
You see a elf or half elf, about normal height, about 5'5", white hair, wearing a black outfit. Good googly moogly. How long have I been in there?
What did you just
Who are you guys?
pick up?
I don't know, a lamp, I think.
I think you broke
There was
it.
something in it.
Yeah, I was in it.
Hello, Mr. Lamp.
Actually, it's a female. It's a female elf.
Oh.
Sorry.
Miss Lamp.
Yes,
Lady.
yes. That. Oh, do I see the dead? I don't see the dragon.
You do not see the dragon. No.
Where's that dragon? Where's that dragon?
Who?
Green dragon. Where's the green dragon?
Why exactly?
He put me in here.
Against your will?
Well, yeah. Don't.
Oh,
ever-
he's over there. He's dead.
Don't ever make a bet with a green dragon. It doesn't end well for you.
What's left of him is behind you.
Left of him? You killed him?
I don't think he's doing so good.
Good.
So
I-
you
is she-
came here.
Is she out of the lamp or?
Yes.
Okay,
Mhm.
all right.
Yeah, you basically saw this, the smoke, like
Yeah.
you would with a genie, and the mist kind of coalesces to this elf-like figure.
Okay, I'm still tipping it over to see if anything else will fall out while they're talking.
What rewards do you have for us for rescuing you after all these years?
How long has it been?
Oh, I'm sure it's been centuries.
Centuries? What's the year?
In the city of doors, it's hard to tell.
Well, I don't know how long I've been in there. I have no idea.
I
While
don't
you're
know either. I'm just.
I
while
don't
you're
have a
having
whole
this
lot either.
conversation. You hear a poof behind you, and there is this kind of an Ifriti in like a smoking jacket and a little fez hat. Comes, Marigold has been searching for you for what, a millennia now?
What? I've been in there that long.
Yes, and it's
Damn
it's
Dragon.
quite a circumstance here to see you amongst these people.
Who
This is
are
most
these-
fortuitous.
Who are these people?
These people are like you.
I look around.
I
at
was just
everyone.
guessing about the long time thing. I was trying to prepare for the worst case scenario. Didn't know I was right.
Yes, I lost a game of chess and got stuck in there. I didn't know he was a dragon. I thought he wanted me, and but he did want me, just not how I thought he wanted me.
Dragons.
Yeah.
Is there anything else in here?
Furniture.
Hmm.
So why did you play chess with a dragon?
I didn't know he was a dragon at the time. And he was kind of cute, so we made a little wager, and when he said he wanted me, I didn't know he wanted me in his dragon horde for the next millennia.
Mm.
And now my family's probably gone.
Yeah, probably in a millennia. I don't know what. How you never know.
Well, my family's all elf. I'm the only half elf.
Well, then, hope for the best.
Well, I believe time is of the essence, you see, but so yeah, so there's something else I need to do. Miss Yaga asks for Astra to needs their services, so we're going to have to remove Astra from this situation. You can keep the bucket though, because you need it to get to the other places.
What about the sword?
Well, I guess the sword's coming with us. And she walks in, and the genie of the Ifrit walks over to Astra and goes poof.
What is going on?
So the four of you, minus Farrelane, do see the shimmer and the portal against the wall. Farrelane, you then hear in your head, if it is the key you wish to see, you must answer me
Oh,
these
no.
questions 3.
Oh.
Just Farrelane heard that. But y'all do see the skull begin to glow and pulse.
Did you hear that?
What?
Mhm.
Oh,
The skull?
now I'm going crazy too.
No, it's 3 simple questions.
And you hear in your head,
Mhm.
now echoing through the chamber, what is your name?
Fairline Marigold.
What is your favorite color?
Blue.
That took quite a while to answer that. And last question, what do you call a magician who's incredibly good at cooking?
A magic chef.
I will deem that acceptable. The correct answer is a sorcerer.
Campaign over.
Psychic damage.
Psychic assault.
Yes.
I forgot
Anyways.
about this part of this.
I wish I had forgotten.
The last question is always the hardest.
Bren's really good at those questions, though.
Mhm.
Would you like another one?
No,
So
I stick my head
Farrelane,
through the portal. What's that? Let's just go.
So you see this key kind of float through the air and go to the back of the cavern, and it like inserts itself into the stone, and it turns, and this portal opens up.
I'm gonna grab some gold and throw it in a bag. And so I have no idea what I'm doing here. I've been locked in here, and I thank you for saving me because I was getting very, very bored and wasn't looking forward to any more time stuck in there. Oh, can I have my lamp, please?
What?
The lamp. Can I have my lamp, please?
But I found it.
But it's my lamp.
Wait, is it lamp like a lantern lamp? A magic
Oil-
lamp?
Like an oil lamp.
All right, here you go.
Thank you.
Should have charged for
And I
it.
pick up some
Do
more
you
gold. And I
live in
hand you the gold.
Oh, okay.
I can live in it for a short time. Well, maybe not a short
Well,
time.
not that
But
short.
that was the dragon's doing, not mine.
I mean, the dragon wasn't that tough.
I
know.
lost a bet.
Hmm.
And he did some little magic on me.
Oh, we've all been there. We've all been there.
He told
What
me
are
to
we-
go in, and I thought he was gonna follow me, and he never followed me.
So-
He just corked me.
What are we doing here again? Elspeth?
So,
What are we doing here? What are we doing?
so if you remember correctly, that you were after a Marilith, but hang on.
And I recognize the Afridi as my patron, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. And he's gone.
Right.
Okay.
He grabbed a Yanti and disappeared. So you're after a Marilith named Malum Venapada. She was this Marilith was in league with a green dragon, as you saw, as well as a cult that venerated snake-like creatures.
This one of three suspects.
Right. This is the first of the three suspects that you've been asked to retrieve.
Who we think might be responsible for slipping the world into chaos.
Chaos. Mhm.
So the only thing that we know so far is that was friends with the green dragon,
Mhm.
and now we have a portal that wasn't there before.
Right.
Okay.
But the one of the
There's a
things
ma-
she was last seen in the Forest of Worms and the Abyss.
Oh, right. Okay.
From the sounds of our mission report thing, there's going to be a Merilith somewhere behind this portal, and her name is Melna Venapota, and we might not have to kill her.
Well, no, I've got the balls that like you throw them and they're supposed to like catch someone or something.
Oh,
Right.
right. The Pokeballs of ceiling.
Yep. Yeah.
I realize that you do break a lot of things, and you are pretty tough. So I was like, yes, you do have the balls.
Huh. Nice.
I didn't realize that was a double entendre.
A what? I'm gonna stick my head through the portal and see what's over there.
So it is just swirling chaos, and there's like it's solid ground and directly in front of you, but think just swirling clouds of various colors, wind rushing. It's the abyss. And
That's where we're heading, right?
Stick my head back out. It seems like it's gonna be hot in there or something.
hot, cold, I mean, like the temperature is constantly changing. This is just there is nothing that is consistent about it except that there's ground and that you can breathe. Hey.
Yeah, that's useful. Sometimes when I stick my head in things, I can't breathe. That's totally happened.
I'm going to be looking around here one last time for some skeletons. Some unlucky folks that didn't make it all the way through.
You
If
do
possible.
not see any skeletons here. I promise you, you will find skeletons at some point. You just got to go to the right place.
Okay. I'm unbelievable. Like I'm looking at the ground all the time, everywhere I go. Just like it's almost like I'm depressed, but I'm really just looking for skeletons.
Crick, you hear in your head, my followers are going to be none too happy about the scene they are about to find. So I suggest you move on. I'm very interested to see where this endeavor goes.
Uh,
Right.
Elspeth, so this is Bren, right? I'm trying to remember everyone's.
Huh?
Is this you over here?
Oh, sorry, I'm not on the screen.
Oh,
Yeah, this is me.
okay, cool. Okay. So you're poking your head in through,
Yeah.
and you just told us all that it's going to be incredibly hot, and of course, Elsbeth, is going to go up. Bren, darling, I know that you just said that that is probably hot, but I need to make sure that I'm dressed appropriately. Can you poke your head back through and tell me exactly what temperature you think we're dealing with here?
Okay. I stick my head back through.
And I push him.
Yeah, saw that coming.
Thank you.
Your camera went blank at the exact same time you said I pushed it.
The betrayal.
She's changing. Okay, she
Huh?
needs to get ready.
She has to change outfits for the weather.
It's like you jumped through though as well.
Okay, is everybody else going to follow Bren and Elspeth?
Can I make some sort of roll to like make it look like I meant to do that?
Just say you did. Like,
I
Go.
would
Yep.
you
definite-
pop through, yeah.
Plan that.
I would definitely send the imp in first, so he would be here if he made it through.
Okay,
as
I
well.
will find your imp.
Sad. I'm not going to go through a portal before him.
Don't worry, I did
Do I
it.
look like I'm like brave or something?
Bren.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just getting suspicious of this Elsbeth who, gets pained when radiant healing touches her and now pushes people through portals.
That's right.
Gonna give her the side eye.
He just raises an eyebrow at you.
Forgot about the healing.
Now, someone remind me, did we rest? Is anyone like super, super injured?
I'm good.
Is everyone pretty much good? I can't heal you. I just want to know.
Okay, there you go. There's your imp. All right, so as you step through the portal, yes, there is let's put it exactly what's on the screen that you see. There's Shell, you kind of like pop out and you like will look down and it's just, I fall into oblivion down the side of this cliff. Crick, you see that your imp is hovering over this thing that looks like a tentacle. It's massive and pulsing and wiggling. There's these structures in the middle. They're great cracks in the ground, and there's just steams that this kind of or smoke that comes through on occasion. And you can see her just not far from you, with her back turned, is this creature that has the body of a snake and 7 arms and a head with snake-like hair just pulsing all around.
Invisible.
Elsbeth is going to using her using Misty Visions, which is one of her invocations. She's going just anywhere near one of the tentacles. She's
Mhm.
just going to create a silent image just close by one of them to see how it reacts.
You can see that it has a reaction to the point where it just kind of slaps at it. Not violent, not like intent to try to grab it, more like if you were trying to swat a fly or a gnat or something like that.
Okay.
These are soft core tentacles.
Yes. Mhm.
Do I think this is who we're looking for?
It matches the description of what a Merilith is.
All right, I'm gonna just lean over to, I guess, Elspeth, because she's closest. Should I just throw the ball from here?
Does that seem like a good idea?
I don't. Am
If
I the
you were-
planner? Am I doing the plan? No one told me I had to. I didn't know I had to have a plan.
No.
You hear out of nowhere, no.
Ah, she's everywhere. Man, what if we just like ask her really nicely though? What if she'll just like get in the ball?
Try it.
Okay. Let's start just walking forward.
Okay, you can move your character. You're fine.
Can't see the squares. Hold on.
They're off, so you're just gonna have to. You'll just measure. You can walk up that thing if you want to, but if you do fall down the middle, you're gone.
That does sound like me. I'll go around. That's fine. I think I'm like over there. All right. Hello, lady.
Lady. All
Hey,
right, so
Will you just?
can
Can I just catch you in this ball?
So as you're coming around the corner, the thing turns and looks at you with suspicion. You're not one of my usual suspects or subjects. Why are you here? And who has the crystal? I feel its presence near.
I just have these balls. I don't know. Does someone have a crystal?
Crickets.
Yeah. I don't know if anyone has it, lady. I
Why are
don't
you
really.
here?
I don't know. I'm supposed to get you in this ball, I guess.
And you see, just like as you say that, all of her hands come forward, and just as a force of nature, they all have swords, these massive golden scimitars that all appear in them. You have 5 seconds to walk away. Otherwise, I am not going to leave a very pretty sight.
I'm going to use my mental telepathy thing to say to Bren, maybe you should start backing away slowly. Give me a second. And then I'm going to attempt to like let my mental guard down enough to like attempt to like let the crystal talk to me again and see if I can what should I do, Crystal?
I don't
Well,
know.
this is
who's
gonna be good.
talking.
This is going to be good. I'm really kind of interested to see how you're going to handle this.
Okay then.
She was she's a patron of mine, but it'd be good to see if you're worthy or not.
Okay, Bren, let's get her.
All right, let's roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
She has way more swords than me, and that's not cool, dude.
That's bullish.
Too many swords.
Too many swords. Too many swords. I forgot to put the character.
Oh, that's not a great sign. Anytime I nat 20 initiative. Generally means that I'm
What'd you
not
get,
gonna
Crick?
roll good again. 22.
Okay.
I rolled, but I forgot to click my token first, so I re-rolled with it clicked. If you want to change it to the first roll, that's totally fine. It would just go from a
13. Yeah.
it would go to a 13 instead of a 15.
Okay.
Thanks.
Oops, I already have it in there.
I'm glad we tried talking with her first.
Yeah.
That's what someone told me to do. I have a negative in intelligence and wisdom. I don't know what you want.
Bryn just walks up and is like, I need you to get it in my balls.
Yeah.
You said we should try it.
Yeah. Yeah. That
Jill said to
happened.
try it.
That did happen.
If I told you to jump in the maw, would you
I
jump
think
in?
we both know the answer is yes. I jumped out a door and there was nothing underneath it. Twice.
Yeah, fair. I mean, I'm not much smarter than you, so
You also thought it was a decent idea.
I was like, just go talk to her.
Yeah.
She's not
Why
a dragon. It'll be
Maybe
fine.
she's nice. We don't know.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, the best thing about a woman with 6 arms is she can help your whole team out.
Oh. That went into a direction I was not expecting.
Because she can handshake everybody.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure. That's what I thought you meant.
Mhm.
This is why we're not allowed to stream Wildmount.
No. Peter said that we could do that.
Terrible. Jail.
Crick, what are you going to do? As you see this, as you see her starting to like slowly walk toward Fairlane with toward Bren.
Crick can cast levitate at will with anybody within 60 feet. So he is going to go within 60 feet, kind of off in this direction. I don't know how, I can't tell what a grid square is exactly. If for 4 grids or.
So the grid is on there, it's just invisible. So if you just move your characters, it'll lock into place.
Gotcha. So that's 20 feet. Okay, so I can go back to like here. So I'm gonna do that. And I'll send the imp over to like here. He's gonna stay invisible. And maybe here, I guess. Probably can't go that far. And then I will cast levitate on the 6-armed snake.
Okay.
So that might be in the thing now.
Constitution.
DC 17 con save.
Okay. Well, they do get that's what I'm looking for. Advantage on that. So con
For
and a plus 10.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
1.
Oh, that's good.
There we go. There we go.
Okay.
So yes, you go and you see your spell kind of like her feet kind of left off the ground for the second. She turns her head and she plops back down and she looks. I guess that drops your invisible.
Yep.
Yeah, she turns and looks at you, and then there's an eye of recognition.
Uh-oh. Get her.
All right, are you going to do anything else?
I think. Well, if I kind of wanted the imp in my line of fire in a way, okay. But just gonna check his fly speed. It is 40 feet, so he could potentially do it. Yeah, he's gonna come back a little bit and kind of just
Okay.
yeah.
Anything else? Oh, you're
Trying to provide cover,
okay.
imp cover. That's it.
All right, Shell, you're up.
Crick said, get her, right?
Right.
So seeing that whatever Crick tried to do didn't work out, Shale is going to look over at her, put his hand up to his temple, and cast Psychic Lance.
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
He does that every time. Every time.
So we need a DC 18 intelligence.
You should say, I knew you were going to say that.
Sorry, I'm laughing at my own joke. What do I need?
Intelligence
I'm
18
literally-
save.
I'm literally going through my spells and I have Blood Lance. I'm like, but I know Claire's gonna say yes.
Yeah,
And then 2 seconds later.
that's because he's psychic.
Okay. She only gets a +4 to that. So,
Last week you were Dragonlance.
so 18, 21. Yes, that will save.
Oh, she gets advantage on that too?
And she gets a save on all spell attacks.
So she's going to take half damage. Half lance damage.
So that was how much?
Half of 33 is what, 16?
16. Mhm. Okay.
Does she look mad?
You can see that the spell goes into effect. She turns her head and looks like where the spell came from, but then it turns and you can see that she is extremely fixated on Crick.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
okay. Well, I'm not too worried then.
I've got the imp's not invisible anymore. He's totally trying to make a show.
Far away from my hammer. I'm gonna take a step forward, and I will try to telekinetically shove her closer to the edge.
Okay.
So she needs a strength save of 18.
I will say that is not a spell effect. But she does get, and other magical effects. That's a magical effect. +9. So yeah. Mhm.
And then he'll just take a few steps back and go, well, then he'll just ponder his next actions, his life choices that led him to this moment.
Standing on a ledge in the abyss fighting the Marilith, where else would your life take you? All right, Fairling. Yeah, so yeah, you're here and in the abyss. Everyone, you've seen your new friends are saying that they're trying to get this person into a ball, and yeah. So what would you like to do?
You're muted.
Can't hear you.
Erling is muted.
There we go. I was mute. not fully knowing what's going on other than we're trying to talk her into something, I'm going to cast friends on her
Okay.
and try to convince her, we have this little ball. We just want you to, my friend over here wants you to look at it. Can you just take a look at it? So friends is all charisma checks. For the duration, I have advantage on all charisma checks directed at one creature of my choice. So I guess I'm trying to convince her something. So I guess I do a charisma check.
So you're casting friends on her. So
Yes.
it allows you to do something.
Yeah, it gives
Okay.
me, if successful, I guess it gives
Okay,
me
yeah.
it gives me advantage on
So you're trying to convince her
I said,
to
yes,
talk to Bryn.
yeah, my friend here has this ball. Can you take a look at it for us? We don't know what it is.
I'm gonna say that your advantage is wiped out in the fact that she's in combat with both of you.
Okay. So could I tell that I'm assuming that the telekinetic push didn't work and the levitate didn't work, so I didn't really see them attack.
Well, so you've seen her float for a second and then land. You've seen her cringe as something happened to her, and then you can see like dust flies up around her as a force push, like you can see there's a physical force that hit her, and then it just didn't do anything.
Okay. Well, then never mind. I'm just gonna send 2 Eldritch Blasts her way.
It looks like she's mildly inconvenienced right now.
She's highly annoyed.
Yeah.
We are mosquitoes buzzing by.
That's one, and here
That will hit.
comes the second one.
Let's see here. The 15 does not hit.
Okay, so just one hit.
Mhm.
And then it says 3 points. Oh, yeah,
Yes.
my four plus the 4. So 7 total.
Okay. Are you going to move or anything? Sorry.
I'm going to. What are these little white things?
So they're just little stones.
Okay. Are they big? How big are they?
They're probably just small boulders.
Okay.
Like you could duck behind one if you really wanted to, but I mean, like it's not. You just compared to the big mound thing in the middle. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. I'm gonna stand my ground for now.
Mhm.
And that, I believe, just checking. Yep, that is it.
Bren, you do notice that the tentacle at your feet are starting to notice you.
Ah.
Like it's kind of like sensing something next to it, and it's kind of like nosing you and like touching your foot.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jen, for the idea. I didn't even think about that.
It's a graboid. Run. It's a graboid.
What?
Right.
Making the
Tentacle?
lifelike, yeah.
Given my patron
How
and
did I do that?
also the fact that this lady
You
has
wanted
way
to
too many
see if
arms.
it was going to react or not.
Because I wanted to see if we could just walk across.
So I'm sorry, Bren. What are you going to do?
I'm just casting freedom of movement on myself. That's it. That's my turn. That's my action.
You
I'll
going to-
back away a couple steps, but
Okay.
just like 2.
Okay.
Because I am not unused to tentacles. That is kind of my whole patron. Like
you're
I
just,
use them,
like,
you
just your
use them,
friend.
it's fine. Yeah.
Okay. Crick, you've done your spell. You've seen some by this point, you kind of know what Shell can do, and you see her kind of scoot back. Then all of a sudden, she starts to shimmer, and she appears directly behind you. And she whispers, "Give me the crystal now." And she is going to attempt to grapple you with her tail.
Crick is going to try to hold on to the crystal.
So she gets a +9 to hit.
Isn't he
so-
invisible?
No, he
dropped-
became visible when he cast the spell.
Oh,
Yeah. So yeah, 21.
21 is this to hit me or to grab me?
To hit you.
It's
So basically, she slams against you with her tail, and she's wrapping it around you, squeezing.
Yep.
You're going to take.
I would
19
like to
points of damage.
impose disadvantage on that attack
Okay.
with my entropic ward
Okay.
because that doesn't sound good at all. So at
20.
least there's that.
Yeah, 20 still.
Okay. Well,
Is anytime Lance seems excited to tell you about the hit, it's
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah. I was like, can you stop talking for 1 second? While I disadvantage. Okay. Here it goes.
All right.
How
So
much?
she grabs you with the tail, and you take the 19 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled. You can make a. I'll give you a chance to escape as a reaction. If you can wiggle out of her tail.
Okay, hold on. I killed myself by accident. Instead of taking 19, I went to -19. I'm at 34. I need to use make a what?
If you would like, you can use a reaction to try to break the grapple.
With my reaction.
Yeah, if you would like.
That is what I just used, though.
On what?
The
Sorry.
disadvantage thing was my reaction.
Okay, your reaction. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're grappled, and so on your turn, you can try to escape. So just between you and me, where is the crystal? Does the imp still have it?
No, it's in my pocket.
It's in your pocket. Okay.
She's crushing
So-
it against me.
Okay. So while she is
She's gonna have to let me go.
the swords go away, and she starts scouring your body with her hands.
Ew.
searching for the crystal.
Watch the feathers. It's squished right now. It's underneath it. Let me go.
I'm not going to do a sleight of hand or anything like that trying to find it. So that's basically what she's doing. She is trying to squeeze the crystal out of you.
I'm not made of crystal.
All right. So Elsbeth, that's what you see. Your little
I'm feeling
bird friend
these
is
two.
now a because this is she's about 8 feet tall. Mariliths are considered a large creature. She's probably a little smaller than that, but still she hovers, she towers over Crick and has, these, she's basically pulling feathers out. She's, like you would do with a chicken. Pluming him. Just turn and walk away.
Yeah. I mean, first of all, she's pretty interested in just this whole like feeling up situation. So she's kind of like watching it for a little bit. And she's what are these things? These
They're just boulders.
Oh, okay, yeah. She's gonna kind of
Yeah.
lean against the boulder and just kind of watch for a second. I don't even know what to do.
Just
Did I
watching a snake grab a bird.
Yeah, I mean,
Just
it's like a nature
you know,
documentary.
right?
6-armed snake, talking bird.
um, did I see the magic not work so well?
I would say you just haven't seen anything. Well, you can't see the psychic glance in the push. You see the puff of dust, and that's about it. And you see the levitation. Her, like I said, I was telling Wood Sir, she comes off the ground for a little bit and then she drops.
This is about to turn into a one Merilith, one Crick stream.
All right. I guess I am. I'm just gonna cast Chill Touch on her.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't know what to do. It's a 19.
To hit, that will hit. Mhm.
That is terrible. So yeah, 3 points of necrotic damage.
You hear Crick, good job, keep it up.
Is this creature undead?
No.
Okay. Okay. So she just kind of shrugs and keeps on watching, I guess. Actually, using her pipe. Well, I don't know. Have we heard it say anything? Just
It talked to Bryn
in common.
yeah. It's
Okay.
Yeah, you understood what you heard. It hiss at Crick, but you couldn't really make out what it was trying to say.
Okay, so then while she's sitting there leaning up against this boulder, she's gonna have this pipe that she found, and it's gonna sound like common to her, but she's gonna be hissing back at this thing, and she's going to be telling it to squeeze him a little harder, choke him a little harder.
Got it.
Right up under that beak.
All right, Crick, what are you going to do?
We can't hear you.
You muted yourself.
Ah! Okay, let me go and I'll give you the stupid crystal. Hardly breathe. So if she
Okay.
lets me go, then I'll do something different. But if not, then
Okay, so the tell loosens.
I'm gonna take a step back if I can and straighten my overcoat and
Okay.
And,
I will
and
allow that. I want to see where this goes.
I'm gonna start reach inside my the vest pocket, and I'll start somatically casting mislead, and I'll stay right there, and I'll let the illusory devil of me continue to be like, okay, where is it? It's somewhere here. Just 1 second, and I'm just booking it.
Okay, so does that require any type of saving throw for another party to disbelieve it, or?
So I become invisible at the same time as the double appears where I'm standing. The double
Okay.
lasts for the duration, concentration up to an hour, but the invisibility ends if you attack or cast a spell. You can use your action to move the double twice the speed, make a gesture, speak, behave whatever the way you choose. You can see through its eyes, hear through its ears, as if you're located where it is. On each of your turns as a bonus action, you can switch from using its senses to yours or back again. While using its senses, I am blind and deafened in regard to my own surroundings. So I'm just I picked a direction and I'm just heading this way while my double stays there.
Okay.
And I'm just blind because I'm looking through my double senses now and just blind running back approximately my full run distance. And the double is just going to stay in front of her. And then the imp I'll use my bonus action to come in behind her like this, and he will make an attack at her. while my illusion is still doing this.
There we go.
Yeah, I think I can do that. No, he could do that with his action on his turn. Yeah. So the imp will just roll a d20, I think. I don't know what his bonus is. Let me check.
Well, if it at least has a +1, it hits.
It's +5. So DC 11 con save.
It's an auto succeed.
Okay, well, you don't have to brag.
So, yeah.
It's 3d6
She
and a
passed.
d4 +1. So 11, 12, half of 12.
So 6. Okay.
And yeah, the imp will then go invisible.
Okay.
That's his turn as well.
So you're invisible.
I'm
Right.
invisible here
Okay.
and visible here.
Invisible. Okay.
Okay, so we can't see you either.
You can see me being like standing in front of her trying to find a crystal while
Got
the
it.
real me and the real crystal are invisible and running toward Elsbeth.
Okay.
And Shale?
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Shell, you're up.
Gosh, she just had to have advantage on spells, didn't she? But I guess we'll try my second time. We're gonna try to lance her this last time, because if it works, she's down for a little bit.
Okay. What's that again?
So 18
Intelligence?
intelligence.
Okay.
Did we redeem disadvantage? Is that a thing we can give you?
So yeah. Now, well, she only gets +4 for the intelligence saving throws. So yeah, natural to win. So
All right, so she takes 17 psychic damage. And then I guess I'll try to shove her away from Crick again with the shove. So 18 strength.
wasting all my net 20s on saving throws. Okay. Are you going to move or stay there?
Yeah, I'll move.
Okay. Furling.
The tech guy says DM has a disadvantage.
Oh,
That guy did not realize that he bought on his own
Advantage.
channel.
Yeah,
oh,
Give
advantage.
advantage to DM.
there is no disadvantage, but
So
amazing.
DM has an advantage.
Sweet.
tech guy, redeem
Thanks,
your own
Peter.
points.
Thanks, Peter.
Jeez.
yeah, because the DM didn't have enough advantage on
Yeah,
spells.
I mean-
Let's give it advantage on attacks.
Right.
We've done like 14 damage to this thing in like 2 rounds.
No, I've done 30-ish.
Bill's done most of that.
Yeah.
we got 10 points or so in cantrips.
So I move up a little closer, and I'm going to send 2 more Eldritch Blasts. Wait, does she have wings?
No.
We have time for a short rest.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna send 2 Eldritch Blasts her direction.
Okay.
18.
That will hit.
Oh God. 9. That one missed.
That will miss.
right. 7 plus 4 is 11. Well, 4 points of fire damage. Is she?
That's okay. No.
Okay. And that I have a bonus action. I'm gonna as a bonus action, I'm gonna try to push her back too. I'm telekinetic too.
Okay. Go for it.
What the heck? So just keep pushing on her. That's it.
So 7 plus 9 is 16.
16 telekinetic shove bonus action. Let's see what DC. See 8 plus my proficiency bonus plus the modifier of the score charisma. Proficiency bonus is +4. That's 12 plus my charisma plus another 4. That's exactly 16.
Okay, so she saves.
That's it for me.
Okay, and Bren, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna try something stupid as usual. I'm gonna attempt a mind sliver. It's just a cantrip, so I need an
Okay.
intelligence saving throw.
Yes.
Damn it. All right, that's it. Nothing happens. It's just a cantrip.
Oh, jeez.
I'm just trying to give her something so that when I eventually have to throw the stupid ball, she at least has like a minus a D4.
I love that
That's all I
visually,
got.
though. Visually, all that's happened is some Eldritch blasts and a spectral hand slapping her. Like that's
Yeah.
all that's gone down.
Hey, don't forget your horn can do different things during combat.
Who's what?
Your horn can do different things during combat.
Oh, is that an action to blow though?
I'll give you a bonus action for it because they're not
Oh.
exactly like crazy, but
Hell yeah, I'm blowing that shit.
Yeah, Bryn is proficient in blowing, so
I am. I'll allow it. Yeah, I'll blow the horn. Do you want me to roll a D100?
Yep.
Okay. Hold on, I have to move the turn order. $53.
53. Okay. So you blow 53. Hang on. Oh, you see for a moment that there's some type of effect on her, but she pauses for a moment and just kind of blinks, and then nothing happens.
So it did something, but
did
she's immune
something.
to it.
She's yeah.
That's
it-
helpful.
It casts charm person, and she's a monster, so it wouldn't have had any effect.
she got some glitter in her eye for a second,
For a
and then
second,
the third
yeah.
eyelid just took care of it.
I shake it upside down to see if maybe another goldfish got stuck in it or something, because nothing happened. And that's my turn.
Okay. All right. So what happens when she attempts to coil your double? You're muted again.
She would definitely realize at that point that it's an illusion,
That is an illusion? Okay.
but
So
I'm
you
still invisible.
You're still invisible. All right. So she tries to coil the form there. Does it just dissipate, or just her tail goes through it while you're
Yeah.
going through the motions and everything?
Yeah.
And she throws her head back and just screams. And she's going to teleport right here.
Reaction: don't make eye contact.
reaction, look down.
At the next person who's been shooting her with Eldritch Blast.
I meant to move. Is it okay if I do
Yeah,
that now?
that's
I
fine.
forgot while I was doing stupid things. I'm actually just getting closer.
Playing with a horn.
Yeah. All right, thanks.
Okay. And so now this creature, this giant creature appears before you, and
I spin and say, "Don't touch me."
these 6 arms appear with scimitars, and then she attempts to make Ginsu out of you,
No means no.
So
we learned from Crick she does not ask for consent.
You hear in your head, sorry there, new genie friend.
So the first round of attacks. So it's 13, 21
Yeah, that's a hit.
on all of them.
My armor class is 12.
Oh no!
I'm going to use my reaction,
Uh-huh.
and I will cast Reflect.
Okay. What does that do?
Yeah, what's that?
I don't even know what that is.
I don't even think I have major armor.
So I attempt to interrupt a creature in the process of casting a spell.
It's not casting a spell. It's
Oh,
using.
Okay.
So what does that do?
So it has to re-roll one of your d20s and use the lower roll.
Okay.
And
And
you can
then-
pick a creature.
And then and
So-
then I can choose next minute, and I will let that be. That's his being
This-
attacked right now, right?
Yeah.
Then yeah.
Are you still alive?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
well, 45. Yeah, I'm still alive.
Okay.
But is
How
it-
alive?
Is it 45?
Yes.
Okay, so it's
Yeah.
still
Even when I
45.
rolled a. Yeah. Even when I rolled a d20.
Okay.
Yeah. Mhm.
Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
I said, "Don't touch me." And where is it? There we
Love it.
go. Hellish Rebuke.
Dex save.
Yep.
She gets a +5 to that.
Roll a 1.
And 16.
Oh, blood.
Oh,
Does it take half?
Yeah.
Okay.
oh, it's 5th level too.
Yeah.
Nice.
We'll see. So 32, half of 32.
Mhm.
16.
Ignore the second roll.
Okay. All right. And so here's the let's see here. So the 4th sword misses. 5th sword is a hit, and 6th sword is a hit. So
We're still done.
4, hang on, 8 and 19.
8 and 19.
Mhm.
Oh, I'll go down. Like, yeah, I'm down. I only had 23 points left.
Jeez. I had 34 left, so the 6 attacks would have been quite overkill on me.
All right, and her turn is over.
Do you guys
And
also
so she
burn if I
turns.
heal you?
So after she just, you just see her just right up here in front of Fairlane, and then it's just a whirl of spinning blades. And as Fairlane goes down, she turns to the rest of you and she's like, "Give me the crystal, and then you will survive."
How's she looking?
Oh, she looks fine.
She's fine. We haven't even done like 50 damage.
Well, I just hit her
She's
for
fine.
17.
She looks annoyed. She
Yeah.
looks annoyed.
She's
Right.
annoyed.
Sure, I'm in the initiative now.
Elspeth, what would you like to do?
I don't know.
As the wafting of elfish blood now fills the air.
Smells like home.
Don't tell her that.
So, I mean, I have a kind of a way to.
What is it in vampire that you have to roll against?
What is it in vampire? I have
Yeah,
to
like
roll?
when your character gets hungry, you have to roll a certain thing so you don't go into a frenzy.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know. It's not on that one's not on this character.
No, for like the game vampire. If you're playing an actual
Oh,
vampire.
gotcha.
Mhm.
Gotcha. That's fun. That would be fun. Oh, what am I going to do? I definitely want to get over there. Sorry, guys.
Did we take a short rest in between sessions?
No, you didn't have time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just had to go through this damn portal.
I was like, I could have another spell slot left, but I do not.
I was the most rested one, the first to go down. Threw me into the blender.
Hey, you can you always have an escape card as long as someone remembers the magic words.
We do. I don't remember.
Jake was the only one who knew how to say it.
Oh gosh.
Shibbly bibbly bobbly.
Yeah, that.
Goobly
Yep.
boobly.
Bibbity boppity boo.
No.
Goobly boobly. Bubbly jubilee.
From the window to the wall.
Right?
The baba down my balls.
Actually, I think they're technically my balls right now, but
Well, we will come a wall, will come a banjo squabble.
Come a weeble. That's right. I got the wobble. That was it.
What are you gonna do?
I really don't know.
Just start come a weevil, come a wobble.
Grab the bucket and run.
I like that Peter added for redemptions disadvantage so he could give the DM disadvantage.
I also gave the DM disadvantage.
Okay.
No death saves for you, Fairlane. Because Pete's nice.
Not
He has
yet.
too many channel points.
I'm gonna chill, touch her again. I don't know what to do, yeah. Yeah. Oh no.
That is not it.
Yeah, no. Yeah, then I will use my bonus action to cast Bend on the person who was down.
Okay.
And just be like, oops.
Oops.
Hopefully you can use this now. And that'll be my turn.
Okay, are you going to move or stay there?
I should probably move. Why are there so many cricks?
That's
This
a
one-
double.
That's a good question.
This one's an illusion, but you could all see that it was an illusion, and this one's
Oh.
invisible.
This one is invisible? Okay,
Yeah.
then not knowing where you are, I'm gonna go over here.
You feel a
Moving away, you don't want any of that.
That would absolutely ruin these shoes. Sure.
Okay, Crick, what are you going to do?
Anticlimactic.
okay. I don't know if you want to change my initiative in the order there, but you've got a pretty good handle on it. So Crick is going to. Crick is very upset right now and not sure what he's doing. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, maybe not 30, 30. Okay.
Just to let you know, Crick, remove half the damage from the bludgeoning.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. As you
Hmm.
feel more embodied by the holding the crystal.
Oh. So it would be 43. 19, yeah, 10. Okay. Seeing as she chopped him to pieces with the sword, I think the best thing he can do is still going to be to try to cast levitate. So he's going to drop his invisibility
Okay.
and attempt to float her off the ground.
Let's see if I roll lower than a 6 twice. So I will invoke one of my disadvantages. So it'll be a straight roll. Okay.
Okay.
No.
Crap. You're up. And he points to the imp. As a bonus action, he will get the imp to make a stabby stab.
Okay.
It's +5, and because I think our genie friend is up, so that's an advantage then. So
I'm up.
24.
You're
You're
stabilized.
stabilized.
You're not.
Okay.
No, there's no
Oh,
advantage. There's no threat.
Well, the second attack will be the second one if you want. And,
Okay. So she's going to use her reaction, and she's going to get an additional. She's throws up her swords to block the imp.
So 24, no good.
What's 18 plus 5?
23.
23.
23. That will hit.
Nice. So this is the fun one. So 17 points of damage, but DC 11 con save for half.
They'll have damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Oh
say
wait,
it.
no, wait. He gets to use my DC. That's right. He's my imp. It's not just a regular imp. He's my imp.
Mhm.
It's DC 17.
Ooh, that's better.
Con, that's still a 21.
Okay, well, it was worth a shot. Then he will put his finger in her ear and go onto this side of the cliff and try to annoy her away from Crick.
Okay.
As this other Crick here, the invisible one, would disappear as well because I cast a spell.
Bye, Crick Double.
Is that imp your familiar?
Yes.
Okay, good. Continue.
Hi, friend. You get him.
All right, Shell.
I'm just gonna preface this with this is a terrible idea.
Oh no. Do it.
So Shale is going to see our new fallen genie friend and this 6-armed monster, and he's going to grab his newly found shield out of his off his back, and he is going to take off running towards them.
No.
As he's running, he's going to bonus action Blessing of the Raven Queen. So it bamps him, bamf, in between the genie, if I can fit there. I don't know if I fit there. And the imp, and then he'll say, "We don't have your damn crystal. Focus on somebody else." And he's gonna hold the shield up and activate the breath weapon attack, and hopefully get her lost in the poison mist.
So this mist, pours out from this shield. as the shield in your mind goes, "You're an idiot. Why would you do this? You're an idiot." Don't you know?
Oh, right, it's sentient.
Don't you know? That thing's immune to this.
Shale has a 8 for intelligence. He does not know. He does not.
Shield's like screaming in your head as there does absolutely no damage to the Merilith.
Oh, well. And then he'll just kind of look at her. This is awkward. Put a little hand on the genie.
I'm imagining it as somewhat of like a Pantene Pro V commercial, but for
Yes, blowing the hair back.
You
Yeah.
want- Pantene Yuan tea.
He's just gonna set the shield on top of the body and so what are you looking for?
The crystal.
I think
All
I
right.
saw that outside.
Farlane, you are stabilized, so we'll give you 1 hit point. So
Oh boy. 1 point. Uh-oh. Am I awake?
you're awake. Yeah. Mhm.
Oh. Okay. So, because she's like all up in my grill and just took me down. Not happy about that.
But you have a lovely new friend standing right next to you.
True. I don't. Ooh, that could get ugly. Let's not mess with that right now. I can't charm person because it's not a person. And its teleport is not a spell. It's just an ability it has, right?
Correct. Mhm.
I'm gonna go invisible. And I'm gonna move back. Actually, not back. I'm gonna move down this way. actually over here. There we go. And I am going to wait.
Okay.
If everyone gets clear of her, it's Shale. If Shale and the imp get clear of her, then I will ready a spell, Shatter.
Okay.
That's it.
So sad. Bren, what are you going to do?
All right. I'm gonna use my bonus action first to blow into the horn just to see if that does anything this time.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta roll a d100. Hold on, I forgot. $83.
83. So you blow the horn and eggs start shooting out,
Sure.
and
Yeah.
a dozen of them come flying out and just scatter around, and you see as the smell of sulfur begins to fill the area.
Of course. Why not? Sure. Protein. And then I'm gonna, God, this is so stupid, but I don't have anything else.
It can be worse than what I did.
It can be worse, actually. I'm gonna toss the bead.
Okay.
I'm gonna toss it. So I need to toss it like right here. Hold on.
So you'll make an attack just like you normally would.
It actually doesn't say that. She has to make a save. Yeah.
Yes.
I use an action to throw it.
Okay.
And then it
So dex-
expands on impact 10-foot radius. And she needs to make a DC 15 dex save with
10
disadvantage.
10-foot radius.
Yeah.
So does that mean the imp is making one too, or?
No, it's 15 feet from where I threw it.
Oh, okay. Nicely done.
Okay. So a dex save
With
And
disadvantage.
with disadvantage. All right.
Which I don't know, because this is a magical item, it's not in a spell or an effect. I don't know if she has advantage on it already.
It is a magical effect, but these are not ordinary beads of force.
Okay.
So we'll do a straight roll.
Okay.
Do I have any disadvantages?
So many.
So many.
So
So
many.
many.
Okay.
Well, yes, I gave you disadvantage, yeah. That fails.
That does fail.
It works. Oh my god. I'm so smart.
And so you see Brandon kind of run up because I'm tired of this, and chunks
Stupid
chunks
eggs.
his ball, and you see it form, and then it collapses.
She's also gonna take 5d4 force damage. I don't know if you want me to roll that just because it's in there.
No.
Okay.
Mhm.
I just wait there because I did not expect that to actually work.
Just she'll pick up the Pokeball if we're out of combat.
I did it. Did you
You
see
hear-
that? Did everyone see that? Did anyone see it?
You hear in your ear, you should have led with that.
Ah!
Rick comes up and pats you on the shoulder. Exactly like we planned.
Are you still
Exactly like we
invisible?
planned. No.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
I am.
You are invisible.
Oh, you are. Okay.
No, I said with a 3, I would say that you made a very good shot, and she did not die. She's just like a half hit point.
Look.
So
Bren for sure balls. All right. this makes sense. This works.
All right, so you have captured Malam Viripada. So where would you like to go next?
Take a nap.
Yeah.
Little short rest in this canyon while we look through her stuff, and maybe.
There is no stuff.
Oh, come on! She's got nothing.
You are in a.
I'm gonna poke the eyeball. Come on, give us something.
Doesn't she at least have 6 swords?
No, they are part of her equipment, and they are caught inside the ball.
Shale, do you want to hold on to that, or should I don't know. I don't want to get it mixed up with my other Pokeballs in case I throw it and it lets her out or something.
I've always wanted to be a trainer, and he'll attach it to his belt.
Cool.
Well, we either go after a mage named Magnus Bane Sirik next, somewhere in the Anarok Desert, I think, or a red wizard of Thay named Setne Rin, somewhere on the elemental plane of fire.
Ew.
Well, does anybody know how to get out of here?
The bucket.
I reappear, sitting down on the rock, laying against the rock. Yeah, well, can we take a minute, please?
I'll give you some healing light. So we'll give you 4d6 healing.
Do I roll it or you roll it?
I roll it. I should have had you roll it.
So I've heard a lot about those genie lamps before. It did some great fighting out there, by the way. Good pin cushioning. So,
I feel
any
like
chance
I
we
was
can
in
get
a meat grinder.
you were. Glad it wasn't me. That's all I can say. But really, though, it's good real estate inside there. I've heard good things.
They're pretty roomy.
Got a good view or something?
Not really. I can't really see what's going on outside.
Okay, to each his own. So anybody have any thoughts about elemental plane of fire or
Ew.
okay, well, Bren, yeah. Probably not a lot of water in either one.
That's why we went here first. We thought it would have the most water, and it kind of did outside.
I mean, we can probably find a tavern in the desert. I don't think we can find a tavern on the elemental plane of fire.
Last time we found a tavern in the desert, didn't someone like burn it down?
It wasn't really a desert. It was just the plains. And just to let you know, you're going to the city of Brass on the elemental plane of fire, or in the elemental plane of fire. And the desert is it's at the northern part of the desert. So you can see what happens if you go there.
I vote for the desert because I just don't like the plane of fire.
I'll go wherever. I'm just gonna lie down for a minute.
Yes, I'm
I could
still
use a
trying to
nap.
figure out what's going on and why my patron's involved in all this.
I guess because there were some like pirates on a ship or something that were trying to kill all our patrons. And so they were all like, everyone band together or something and use this bucket. I don't know. I don't remember the rest.
It is chaos. That's what we're fighting. So it kind of makes sense. I'm gonna find a place to squishy tentacle somewhere in a corner, and I'll see you guys in a half an hour or something. Could I commune with the crystal now in my head?
Yes.
And be like, so how do you like them apples?
That was quite intriguing. I must inquire. Where did you get those special beads?
Brent's balls?
Yes.
Oh, well, I mean, a question for a question. Mm. What's your name?
We'll leave that for another time. But I'd like you to keep an eye on someone here. There's an individual who wishes to seek a higher calling and to go where one should not go. I'm
Alright.
very intrigued with this person, and I would like you to find out who it is on your own. Y'all can't hear any of this. It's between.
We're taking a short rest, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. Consider it done. I'm
can
intrigued as well.
You can be able to take the equivalent of a long rest if you want.
Okay, that was my question. Yeah, let's do that.
The equivalent of a
Long rest.
Yeah.
Long rest in the abyss.
Oh, let's do that.
What could go wrong?
It's fine.
We can all go into my little lamp. We can get out now if you want.
Cool.
Yeah, the last time you were in there, you came out at a millennium later.
Well,
Yeah.
Wait, are there any skeletons in your lamp?
The dragon locked me in.
Are there any skeletons in your lamp?
No.
Oh,
Does Shale know if dragons inhabit the abyss?
You don't know what inhabits the abyss, so well, you know, demons do inhabit the abyss, so, or as well as other random creatures. So
Maybe we can like hide it so nobody just stumbles upon it.
Right? We can hide it like behind one of these rocks.
So tell you what, as y'all are kind of figuring out where you want to go next, resetting everything, let's go ahead and take a quick break just so we can knock that out. So we'll be back in about 10 minutes, and we will see where they go and what happens next. So we'll see y'all in a little while.
to the city of brass.
in the ruins of a former Netheril city. And then you have the city of brass on the elemental plane of fire.
All in favor of City of Brass, raise your hand. All in favor of sound much more posh than
I have no
Then-
idea what you're saying. It sounds super fancy.
Shale will
Some,
repeat it in
country bumpkin saying
undercommon
that
just
I
to
grew
give
up
it some undertones.
Still don't know that either.
So Fairlane, yes, you see Elsbeth pull up this bucket, say something in a language I don't think you understand, and the bucket expands just big enough to step into, and another portal appears.
What in is this where we're going? I just jump in.
I think so. I was
jump
gonna
in.
send the imp to make sure everything was safe, but okay. Go ahead. Shale, the imp first or you? I guess I can't see once the plane of existence shifts anyways.
Correct, yeah.
So into the unknown. And Crick will like jump up and not fly into the bucket.
Okay. Shell, are you going through the bucket?
Yes.
Okay.
Bucket time. I'll pick up my shield though,
Okay.
that I was useless with.
You got to be better the next time. Okay. We got to go against targets that are not immune to poison.
Well, you should tell me that before I do it.
I didn't know what you were going to do. You just ran at the thing.
At least you had a shield. I just got dropped in a blender with nothing.
I don't really know how to use it. I just know that you put it between you and the other guy.
So you all step to the bucket. Elsbeth was the last one, stepping through, grabbing the handle through, and you find yourselves outside of the sigil thing is up just for exposition, but you find yourself in the city of Brass. So this large, vibrant city, creatures of all kinds are all about you. You find yourself kind of like in a bazaar type area. There's food stalls, there's people selling everything. But then you notice that kind of there is a line of people heading toward what looks like to be a counter or a station of some kind. So kind of up raised on a platform, you notice there are what look like rails that are going away from the city. and there's these cars that are attached to it, almost like a train. And you see people, and you kind of off in the distance a little bit. There are people that are getting tickets, and there's stuff being loaded onto this train, and people, goods, everything. And so this bazaar is kind of set up in front of the station to just be selling food for people, goods, and so that's basically you're in a throng of hundreds, if not thousands of people as they're buying and selling, and there's people going up to the train station.
Are they using like gold or platinum, or what are they using for currency?
So as you kind of look around, there's currencies of all kinds. So every vendor kind of has a little scale set up with weights on one side, and patrons will come in and put coin on one side, and they'll weigh them against the scale. And you can quickly notice that there's coin of all kind. So like the coin that you have from the dragon is you can, by the time you kind of looked at it, it's marked of all kinds of different there's some Cormyrean coin, there's some other kingdoms in Faerun. It's all minted, but gold is gold. And as long as it's holding the appropriate weight, there's some squabbles that go out, people are chunking, coin at each other. And, so basically there's all kinds of trade taking place.
Just my kind of place.
Does anyone know where we're going?
Not yet.
Shale is still just arguing with the shield.
Bren, we need to keep an eye out for anybody in red robes would be a good indication. But we're looking for something to do with Red Wizards of Thay, something to do with the Chaos Snake, Apophis, something like that. I forgot how to say it. And Apophis and Mulharundi artifacts, some kind. So we need to find some kind of maybe rare artifact dealers or red wizards or snakes.
All right, I'll look for anyone wearing red.
Snakes.
I just start looking around for people wearing red.
There's a lot of people wearing red.
Yeah, I'm greatly concerned.
Yes, it's a fairly common color, and you see it in all different. There's kind of a, I guess you can kind of say like a Bedouin dress with a full, kind of a dress and a turban style, and there's some that are in the more of the traditional medieval look about them, so there's people in standard dresses just walking around. So red is a very, very common color here.
Wizards, Bren.
I look for nerds wearing red.
I'm really short and don't really want to draw attention and start levitating. So I'm just going to try to assist in perception, I suppose.
Do you want me to make a perception check for nerds wearing red?
No, I mean,
okay.
There's nothing that. What are you trying to perceive, Crick?
I'm just trying to convince them or get them to find something to do with snakes, somebody dealing with magical artifacts or rare looking artifacts around here. Just get everybody on the lookout for that stuff.
Who specifically are we looking for?
Somebody named Setne Rin.
Setne Rin. I will ask around random people for Setne Rin.
Okay. let's see here. What kind of check do I want you to make? Go ahead and do an investigation first of all.
While they're looking and doing whatever, I'm going to start working on. I'm going to find a little corner under a table or something. Start working on a bill of sale looking thing
20.
Okay.
that has Setne's name on it and gives him a bunch of money if he can sign it.
Okay. All right. Go ahead while you're doing that. Make a what is that? Performance to create a forgery.
Sure. Performance. I'll give
Okay.
myself advantage.
So Fairlane, you quickly blend, this is like your kind of town, right? So there's quickly find some so you speak, what do you speak?
Abyssal, Infernal,
Okay.
Common, Draconic, and Elvish.
Okay, so Infernal, you slip into your Infernal, and it's a language that you're hearing. It's the predominant language here. So you're talking to people. You find some. My goodness, my brain is completely gone. What's the word I'm looking for? Genasi. There we go. Fire Genasi. That you've been around a little bit thanks to your patron, so just kind of a blend of human and Ifriti, and you strike up a conversation with them, and they're kind of what kind of tone are you taking with them?
Friendly, just
Okay. Are you posing as someone who lives here, is familiar with the city, or are you a traveler? Kind of what kind of vibe are you trying to give them?
I would have never been here before.
You would have probably would have never been here.
So I would be a newcomer. That of someone who's new to the town.
Okay. So they seem very excited to see you, and just like you're speaking their language, and like they're very impressed of elf or half elf that has taken the time to speak their language. What do you want to ask them?
If they know this, gosh, I forgot the person's name already. If they know the person, the person
Okay.
we're looking for, or just any, I guess where the mages hang out.
Okay. So as you're kind of just engaged in conversation, and as soon as you drop the name, the conversation stops. And one of the Genasi kind of turns and goes, "Why do you know that name?"
Well, it was my friends are looking for them. They seem to know him. I just kind of met them, so they were wanting to come. Since we were here, we thought we'd visit.
And everyone kind of takes a step back from you.
Mm-hmm.
A word of warning, friend. Be very, very careful with that one. It is not someone you wish to find.
Oh. Okay. It's a bad guy. I will let my friends know. Maybe they don't know him as well as you do. Do they leave?
They just kind of walk off and kind of glance at you, and one of them turns and goes, "He was last spotted in this area not too long ago. But be very, very careful what you find."
Thank you. I will be careful. And I will go back to to everybody and tell them what I know. And so he's in this area.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So he's here. He's nearby somewhere. I couldn't quite get any more information than that. They say he's didn't really quite want to talk to me anymore once I mentioned his name.
So can we
And-
start scoping out areas that it seems like people are purposely avoiding and see if that maybe tells us where we want to go?
So it's pretty quickly evident that there's no one area that people are avoiding. I mean, like there's a crowd everywhere you go. So, it's just different things are taking places at different things are happening at different places. There's a line, of people trying to get tickets to the train. You see people pushing, carts toward like the cargo of the train. And so there's people everywhere. Anything that you find that's kind of off the beaten path is, just side conversations, side deals that, as soon as you kind of turn the corner and look their direction, they just stop talking and wait for you to leave.
Maybe we should ask about the chaos snake, Apithos, next time instead, or just where the red wizards hang out.
Yeah, I will. I'll try that next time. Is there an inn or a tavern nearby?
Not that you can see. I mean, there's little makeshift places that are, call it like Spanish style tapas. They're like, there's basically little makeshift bars that are popped up along the exterior of this area. So the only structure that is here is the, like warehouses and the station.
So is there a lot of brass or
the entire you look and the entire it gets its name because the center tower where the prince lives is made out of brass, and it reflects the light and the heat into the entire city.
And so
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
there's little shops and like little food
vendors
stalls.
everywhere. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Think like if you ever been to like the Seattle market or even like Dallas market or ones in food markets in New York or Grand Central Station, like that. It's just people everywhere. There's conversations in every language that you can think of. So yeah.
Does anything look like I want to touch it?
Everything.
Ooh.
I feel like I haven't eaten in over 1,000 years.
Yes. Very delicious foods.
Somebody want to come help me try to intimidate one of these vendors into some answers?
Sure, I'll go with you.
I'll go too.
Yeah, take my vest up.
So what vendor do you want to go see? I mean, like, just think of it and it exists.
I'm gonna go to the least busy looking vendor who looks like they want business.
Okay, what type of business do you want to go see?
I'll go to like if there's any kind of like artifact looking thing or like
so I would
some
say that
magic
you
items
do
or
find kind of
antiques.
Yeah, so there's kind of like this the person trying to sell artifacts, they're like, this is like this, I went to the city of Brass and all I got was this lousy t-shirt type thing.
The really long
and-
straw.
Right. And so they're attempting to try to sell like these like miniature replica cities of brass, the little tower, those like little paperweights. and but there's like this person is this kind of older human that is trying to like point people to like, oh, this is 1,000 years old, and it was found out in the eternal fires. It will burn forever. There's just like slightly glowing, and people are just kind of dismissing it. So yes.
I cast detect magic.
You're blind. Like the whole city is magic. The whole plane is magic. Like you're on a magical plane, and so
Lord. Oh, ow.
so like there's people just wearing all types of protections. So yeah, it would you would quickly, like, the entire train itself and the rails are magic.
I turn it off immediately.
Yeah.
Okay, don't cast detect magic.
Well, why not?
Just don't.
Well, this looks.
It would give you a headache. Like
fascinating.
the whole place radiates magic. Just like it's there's creatures that are magical, and yeah. So you do find this old man just like trying to sell these wares, but he's not having much luck.
I'm gonna go up to the table and grab one of the little replica temple things, and be like, "Wow, this looks. This reminds me. Turn to the people I'm with, kind of thing, and be like, this reminds me exactly of the Mulharundi artifacts that we saw in that book thing, and like, do you know about those?" And I'll ask the vendor, like, I simply have to buy this. Is somebody like, do you know anything about that?
What word did you say?
Mulharundi.
Oh, I have not heard that word in a very, very long time. I haven't had any of those artifacts in centuries. Why are you asking about them?
Well, I'm just a bit of a scholar of sorts, I suppose. I don't get to leave the study very often, but it's all in books and everything. This is so neat to see something like that.
We're all from the same school. We're on a field trip.
That's most interesting. Not long ago, there were some statues that were loaded onto the train that were said to be Mulharundi.
Which train?
And he points to them.
You don't say. Anything? You got anything about the Apothos? Apothos?
I do not know this thing that you speak of.
Yeah, it's one of those chapters it's ahead in the textbook.
But here, take this stone of eternal flame, and it will warm you always.
Insight check.
200 gold. Okay.
8.
Yeah, looks legit to you.
He's got a bridge to sell me too, right?
It's hard when in a city that it emanates heat, but take it someplace cold, and I assure you will feel its warmth.
You hear in your head, Fairlane, you hear you just cast detect magic. Is it magical?
Everything is magical here.
Should we buy it?
I wouldn't.
Okay. I don't think we need to stay cold, stay hot. Yeah, we don't need to stay hot.
We have our own ways of staying warm.
Okay, we're good, but thank you. That train you said.
Yes. They just passed by here a few moments ago.
Oh, and what did they look like?
The statues?
Whoever was with them.
I didn't see those regular workers that were loading the statues. The statues were about 7, 8 feet tall, you would say, and about the size of a large man, and they're very intricate. I mean, there's the they all have their arms crossed like this, and they all have a mask on them.
Okay, well, thank you, and keep up the good work.
And he bows and holds his hand out.
Pay the man. Peace out.
Meanwhile, I want to find a cloak vendor,
Okay.
but all the cloaks look like Letterman jackets to me, and I just want to find the coolest one.
Okay.
That's
You
all
can
I'm doing.
find it. Whatever you, find one. What style do you want them?
Oh God, I don't know what Letterman jackets look like. I don't play sports.
Yeah, they're like they have sleeves, and they have a collar, and they probably usually have some type of symbol on them, like right here, and they have buttons there. I have one. Not my house.
Does yours have a cape, Lance?
No. Mine had a little band symbol on it.
It just
in
has
basketball.
it just has the hood on it.
Mm.
So yes, you can find it. It's,
I don't
gonna be
know.
5
I just
gold.
wanted a cloak.
5 gold for a really nice one.
Can I try and find like a magical cloak though? Like you said, there's magical vendors here and stuff, right?
Yeah. What kind of cloak are you looking for?
Maybe just like a cloak of protection would be cool. I think that's
Okay.
not too much, right?
No, you do find one. It will be cost you 1,000 gold.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Cool. It's like a God, I don't know. I don't remember what my character looks like. I'll get back to you on what it looks like.
Okay. Yes. So you do locate a cloak of protection +1.
Thank you.
And I'm sure they have Rod of the Pack Keepers just lying around here like
Right,
candy,
yeah.
right?
No, that would be a little hard to find.
Nice.
Okay. What would you like?
Have I seen any skeletons?
No, you have not seen any. You went to the one place that did not have skeletons.
I'll ask, where's all the dead people? I guess the elemental plane of fire is a fan of incineration.
Yes. Cremation is the way to go. What do you want to do?
I say we get tickets for the train. Anybody feel like not doing that?
Do we see any, all this time, do we see any mages?
It's very hard to tell. I mean, it's like,
Any red robes?
no, well, you see a lot of red robes, and I don't know if Fairlane would know what a red wizard is. So,
Would any of us?
I would let Shell make a history check.
Oh,
The term is familiar. You know about the city of Fae, and you know that they have wizards that are very competent and seek power. So, as far as being able to distinguish one, that would be very difficult to do, especially if one didn't want to be noticed.
So who's buying tickets?
I'll go buy the tickets.
Excellent.
Which, speaking of buying, when I picked up gold from the dragon horde, how much did I get?
You can probably get like 300.
That works.
One for every year you spent in captivity.
Right. Then 300's not enough.
You've earned that.
It's minimum wage.
Yeah, serious.
Yeah, so Elspeth will leave all of this and she will go not necessarily straight to go buy the tickets to the train, but to see if there would be an easier way to sneak on to the train.
Okay. So you get to the train and there is a line, there's one by this point, most people have got on that can't afford it. So, there's something scratched in kind of like a board above, written in a couple of different languages. So it's like 100 gold for a common ticket and 500 for effectively first class.
That's is that a
Per-
car or
no,
is that per
per-
a rider?
Per rider. Mhm.
Oh, no. Well, I
Can-
mean,
Can we take a look at what the tickets look like?
You can see that they're just basically sheets of paper that you hand to in the Freedy that is taking the tickets as you enter into the onto the train.
Is there anyone that looks like they could be hiring a crew of concubines?
No, it does not look. You don't
No?
catch that.
Any wealthy people that might need bodyguards?
That seems to be already provided. There doesn't seem to you see plenty of guards about. Like this is a pretty, you get the sense that even just by looking around being, warlocks, there's nothing nefarious kind of going on here. It's pretty above board and it's pretty straight. There's enough presence of what you gather as the local militia that no one's going to pull anything.
Do
Like
I
as
see?
soon as you see a small fight break out, there are Ifriti that are walking in to break it up.
Do I see anyone that looks like a wealthy widow?
No. That's funny.
A wealthy widower?
No.
so Elsbeth would judge that this is not this is not a time to pull a do you know who I am and
Right.
just barge through. Okay.
Yeah. There's some very powerful looking Ifriti that are just kind of stationed throughout the bazaar and the area that are very watchful and keeping things in order.
After seeing those tickets, I'm just going to quickly start to try to make 5 duplicate tickets and see if I can, make them look half decent, in my own opinion. I guess.
Okay.
I do not believe that I did a great job, but I
You
show
can
the
copy
group.
them, but I mean, you have, you're kind of stealing glances here and there of what's being passed around, and it's kind of difficult to get a good idea of what it looks like. And you do notice that you begin to see that each one is individually numbered. Like you don't ever see a repeating number. Like it goes to a certain spot.
They're like bills. Or plane tickets. Okay, well, these might not work, but here. I'll pass them out. Not real.
Is there anyone that collects the tickets as we enter the train?
Yes, you see like there the queue to get onto the train. There are 2 Ifriti plus another Ifriti that is checking all the tickets before
Are they
anyone gets on.
stamping them or just looking at them? Like, do they write on them at all, or is it stamp?
You can see he has like a quill and he's just kind of scribbling something on and then handing it, looking at it, scribbling it on and handing it to them.
Can we see what he's scribbling?
No, you couldn't get close enough without having an. Well,
Okay.
Hey,
On a
you
scale of-
have money, just to let you know.
yeah, I know, but I
But
don't.
who
Not
wants to spend it
anymore.
on tickets?
I
So
spent all mine.
on a scale of 1 to 10, if we sit here and watch for like a minute, how attentive to detail are they actually being?
Very.
I walk over the ticket line and ask how much the tickets are.
So
would
for
agree.
common tickets, sir, it'll be 100 gold, and for a we still have 4 private quarters, and those are 500 a piece, or they do double if you would like to buy 2 for 800.
I walk back.
Do we have that much collective gold?
I have 300.
Yeah, because so what Elsbeth is wondering is if between Crick's forged tickets and Elsbeth quietly casting silent image on all of them, would that be some kind of super advantage for us to be able to sneak on?
I would say that you could probably gather that casting some type of magic would not go over very well.
Okay. Then do
Do,
we have
do we actually know where we want to go when we get on the train?
we're looking for we're getting on the train so that we can look for the statues.
Which were on a previous train, right?
No, they were loaded onto this train.
Oh, this train. Okay. I thought that train had left.
No.
Okay.
Can I stand a little to the side of the line and try to catch the attention of one of the ticket takers?
One of the guards kind of looks down at you as you're kind of not in line, and kind of this is looking you over as and making sure you don't do anything.
Okay, that's fine. I'll wave at him. Look innocent.
He kind of gives you a move along sign.
I'll call out to that guard then. Sir, I seem to have lost my ticket. I don't know if my pockets were picked or what happened. Where can I go to get my replacement ticket? Because
he's like he looks at you and goes, "Not my problem. Go buy a new one."
Sir, surely there's something that you can do to help me out or point me in the right direction besides buying a new one.
Buy a new one if you want on the train.
Aren't you friendly?
Well, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask to speak with your manager.
Oh boy.
And they just all three kind of just chuckle and continue back to what they're doing.
All right. All right. I will go ahead and buy tickets, I guess.
Seems like somebody doesn't want us to keep our gold.
Yes, sure seems like it. No, it's fine. So Elsbeth has 10 platinum that she'll go ahead and so she has 1,780 gold pieces and 10 platinum.
Okay. So you come up to the counter and goes, yes, miss, 100 gold for a standard room, which does double. You can share your room for the cost of 180 gold, or you may purchase, let's see here. Yes, we have 3 more rooms available in our private quarters, and they are 500 gold a piece, or you may share them and for 800 gold.
It's cheaper just to buy the tickets individually.
Yeah, that's fine. She's gonna buy a private
Ren
one.
does not say that for the record.
Yeah. No. I'm gonna go ahead and buy a private one. Thank you.
Okay. And would it be just yourself, or would someone will be joining you?
Just myself for now.
Okay. All right. Very well. And the name?
Elspeth Bathory.
Okay. You see this quill comes out, writes down the number of the room, and hands you a ticket.
Shale is gonna just grab Marigold real quick and be like, can you bring other people into that lamp?
Yes.
Yeah, so just if we give the lamp to Elspeth and she just takes us on, that's fine, right?
Yeah, I can take up to five people. 5 of us can fit.
You
I mean,
hear,
she bought her ticket.
you hear Crick's coins go back into his pocket.
Come along.
I
Hop
walk
in.
over to Elsbeth. I was like, everybody coming in? Except for Elsbeth, right?
Oh, lamp trip.
But first, maybe we should run to the bathroom, not in line right here.
I don't have to pee yet.
Brent.
You won't have to pee inside. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I hand my lamp to Elsbeth, and then poof.
Okay, Elspeth.
Throws it off the ocean.
You get to carry us
And
all.
everyone, we will see you later. Bye. Elspeth
Yeah.
ends the show.
Throws it
Just
into
leaves
the-
us there.
Elspeth goes up to the nearest vendor.
Throws it into the
Would you
abyss.
like a magic
Right?
lamp?
We just gave a vampire all of our autonomy.
This is fine.
This is snacks to go. Don't worry.
This is why she got a private room.
Snacks to go.
It's like
That's pretty fun.
it's putting snacks in your purse.
Yes.
It's a road trip.
Okay. How long does it last?
I'm looking right now.
Oh, hours.
Yeah.
I think it's a long time. Yeah.
It's I think it's double your proficiency bonus.
300 plus years.
If there's a
if
dragon
I get,
around,
if
yeah.
I get locked
I-
in there.
If I turn it upside down so the top can't come off.
This
a
happened
heavy
to
book
stores
on
and
top.
books on top of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Just
You
rattling it
follow-
around.
There's bottled respite. Where is it?
I do think it's your proficiency bonus
Yeah.
doubled.
That sounds right.
I'm just trying to find it. I've got some kind of respite for it. Darn it. My eyes can't focus. When you enter Genie's vessel via the bottled respite feature, you can now choose up to 5 willing creatures that you can see within 30 feet. The chosen creatures are drawn in the vessel with you. Where is it?
Twice your proficiency bonus.
It didn't say there. Genie's vessel. No. Actually, it doesn't really. Let me click it and see what it says.
It's in the roll 20 now.
Bottled respite. Yeah, as you magically vanish. 20 foot by 20 and resembles. My
You can
vessel.
remain inside the vessel up to a number of hours equal to twice your proficiency bonus.
So 8.
Yes.
Unless we kill you inside the vessel.
And we
Yeah.
pop out automatically.
Okay. So Elspeth, what would you like to do?
I will throw the lamp that has everyone in it inside my bag.
Into a volcano.
Sit down in there.
I was waiting for that.
She throws us into the bucket and just teleports us somewhere random as fuck. Does not come with us.
The
And
inside of
drop kicks the
it, by the
bucket.
way, is very I Dream of Genie.
She just shakes it and then drinks the contents.
I like it shaken, not stirred.
Just light a little fire and put the make some tea.
Yeah, so I go ahead and I put the lamp in my bag and I stroll to my designated quarters.
Okay. So once you are inside, it is you find that the train is actually very nice. So as you enter, you kind of enter into there's when you get on board, you get onto the effectively kind of like the dining cart or dining car area. So there's people there having drinks and having little hors d'oeuvres and stuff. And they explain to you that the next car up is the common car, and the car toward the front is the are the stately rooms, so the more posh rooms where yours is located. And if you have, they ask you if you have any goods, any crates, chests, etc. And they say when you are ready to retrieve them, they are the opposite direction. And you can tell kind of going up to it, there are three cars to your left and about 4 cars to your right.
Okay, so everything towards the front is all staterooms, dining rooms, everything towards the back is where they're carrying the cargo. Is the back is where they would take my items if I like check them right now?
Well, if you had like something that you could not fit into your in your room. So if you had like a large luggage, or you were transporting something,
No. No, just
so that they're just explaining this to everyone as they enter.
Okay. I will be heading towards the room while keeping an eye out for a possible snack.
The room where it happened.
About to be.
Okay.
Possible snack.
All right. So effectively, you are in one of these rooms here.
Oh, on the bottom?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, and as I'm heading down there, I'm taking a look at all of their, I guess, seeing what their security looks like while I'm going down to.
Okay. So it's the 2 Ifrits that were 3 of them that were taking the tickets are kind of just patrolling. There's a little bit more of a lax vibe once you get onto the train. And as everyone seems to be kind of relaxed, having a good time, you get the sense even the common folk are still very well to do. It is definitely a privilege to be taking this train. It's very affluent, especially when you get to your area. You have this beautiful, luxurious bed. You have effectively a private bar. It's made to keep their customers as comfortable as possible.
Mm-hmm. I do like all that. Yeah, so when I get to the room, I guess I'll let the team out.
In the meantime, there, I was Fairlane. Well, we got some time to kill. I mean, how long has it been since you played chess?
Oh, I'm not playing chess anymore. Never, ever again.
I want to play.
There's a chessboard in here.
I bet I'm great at chess.
All right, Bren. Let's do this.
What is chess?
Well, you put 100 gold down.
Okay.
And then I'll just arrange the pieces on the dragon chess set or whatever, and we'll play checkers.
Okay. I want to blow my horn real quick before the game starts and see if that gives me anything.
Okay, hang on 1 sec. Because
I start explaining the rules to checkers.
I'm strategizing with the shield. Need to become-
94.
Need to become a better warrior.
What are you blowing? What is that
Okay.
horn? Why are you? It's just a chess game.
Well, you never
Okay.
know.
All right.
Maybe I get another goldfish. I can't find the last one. I got a 94.
94.
Fireball.
10 pieces of fruit come flying out of it.
What does?
Yeah, 10 pieces of fruit.
Dope. I take it. Get those vitamins. All right, I eat it and I hope it makes me smarter. It doesn't, but
That's
That's
quite
fine.
tasty though.
Yeah.
Antioxidants.
yeah.
Heck yeah. So I guess I don't know. You just play chess or checker chess.
Okay.
Sure.
So
What's that?
as you release the team out, or Fairlane drops, you kind of pick it up and whisper down inside, like, hey, we're safe. Fairlane releases the respite, and you are now in, all 5 of you are in this, beautiful quarters.
We got to
Um,
figure out who
Don't
wins
get
the
on
money,
like that.
though.
No, wait, we were playing
Don't
chess.
like-
Don't wait.
Aw. The pieces go everywhere.
And so the train starts moving.
Let's not pretend like the gold didn't get left in the layout.
Technically, I didn't lose.
Technically, that's true. I don't have any platinum left now.
Yeah.
It's in your lamp.
Yeah.
That's
I
okay.
also don't have any gold left.
Nice. So should we start looking? Do we know which way the cargo boxes are?
I'll snap my fingers and the imp will appear.
Yeah, and I will explain the whole layout of everything. And
Did you see anyone checking anything, like any tickets inside while you were walking through? Or is it once you're on, like you're pretty much good? Because sometimes when I jump turnstiles, they still check your ticket inside.
did anyone do such a thing, Lance?
You had not seen anything yet.
Okay. To my knowledge, no, but that would be a fair assumption, especially going in between the cars.
So that's the one problem with him doing things, is that he can stay invisible as long as he's not doing stuff really. Getting through doors to get to the back of the thing might be the problem. So if somebody opens a door, he can sneak through maybe. I don't know.
If he can find where they are, I can
So they're all sort of converging on the road.
teleport
and I'm coming into your.
to it.
Oh,
Include your name. And isn't that always
Okay.
fun? Another
I'm sure he can go on the outside of the train. And could I like dismiss him and then summon him back outside the train and get him to go down the exterior of the train invisible and just be looking in the.
This thing is traveling at a good rate of speed, right?
Okay, well, if he has to, he'll just stay on the outside and
I feel like the imp is like muttering underneath his breath, like, why are you making me do this? And this is a very slow going, and it is not.
his eyeballs are like shaking and.
Yes.
No, he's just like a dog with his head out
I
the
mean, you might as
window.
well
He's
roll
loving
your-
every minute of it.
Well, if you all want to get back into the lamp, I can continue to just put you on my belt, and I can probably just walk my way down there. And once I find the train or the cart that is potentially holding everything, or at least go to the next one, if I get any trouble, I can just misty step over to the next cart.
Better than my idea. Only one person can teleport with me.
You can't get back into your thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only once per long rest.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
I thought you could just do that.
No, I know.
No.
Okay, well, I can Misty Step.
I can teleport if we need to, but I need to know where we're going.
Oh, you know what? I can also spider climb.
I can
Because that
teleport
won't raise
someone,
any suspicions.
someone
On
with
the
me.
outside. We were talking about going on the
Oh,
outside.
on the outside.
I can
what
spider
are
climb
we
out the
doing?
window.
What do we want to do with these statues? We're not stealing them, are we? We just want to see them.
Well, I thought we were looking for a nerd wearing red. Why are we following statues?
I am completely. You guys look at me, and I'm completely like blank faced, like I'm not there at all.
What's wrong with the bird?
See, he doesn't even know why we're doing this either.
I'm gonna inspect Crick.
Start just poking him in the shoulder. You okay?
So what are you having your imp do? There are no windows per se that it could crawl back into.
He's
And,
just
you know,
trying to
you could-
find the location and see, like an exact vision of what is there.
you would have to get back inside. I mean, like at a certain point, there are no more, like he goes down, like he's looking through the window, you're looking through the windows, you know, like he passes a couple of cars that are like yours, and he passes a couple of more cars that are like the more common rooms, and then it's just cars that have no windows in them.
And do we see a way in possibly though?
Yeah, I mean, like there's breaks in between the cars, just like a normal
train.
regular train. You know, there's a little rail a little path that you walk over. It's much safer than trying to hop between two cars. There's a rail that there's people going back and forth, and you know, you notice there's like after the windows, there are 3 cars that have no windows.
Okay, well he'll come back then, and I'll just dismiss him and wake up. Well, there's no windows on the back cars. I don't know what we're gonna do. I could go invisible. He can go invisible, but I don't know about you guys. So back in the lamp.
Can't go back into the lamp, unfortunately.
Can't do that till tomorrow.
So why don't the ones that go invisible go invisible? They can invisible their way behind me, who can open doors, and who can't. That takes care of 2 of you, 3. And then
I can be pretty quiet, but I don't feel like there's a
I don't
lot of
think you
room.
necessarily
Like,
need
I
to-
don't think there's a lot of places to hide.
No, it's okay. You can be my arm candy. I don't open doors for
Cool.
myself.
Ah, cool. All right.
That
I can do
just
that.
leaves Shale.
I mean, well, I think I'm more
I'm gonna
handsome
pop
than
y'all in
him.
with this one.
I
of
can
bread.
have 2 arm candies.
No, that's hurtful.
I have 2
bro.
arm candies now. Let's go.
Wow. I thought we were friends.
So I just
I am
put on the map
reverse
that is
James Bonding
basically the schematics of the train.
Okay.
So y'all are in like the first class car,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's like the galley, which is the kitchen, a dining car, standard the steerage car is being used for basically excess luggage. And then you have a cargo and then another cargo one behind it.
I work really hard to make sure I open more doors than Shale.
Well, before we go, like I need to like spruce them up. Like I gotta like wash their faces and trim up the outfits, and we have to look beyond reproach. Okay, we have to look like we look the part. And then when we go up, it'll be a lot of fanfare, silliness, over the top acting.
Draw attention to two people who don't have tickets.
No, well,
We
they're with
have
me.
tickets, they're just
with
fake.
me. So yeah, yeah, they're obviously
Oh,
with me.
Come on,
So,
if first class is going, to the slums in this car, we're gonna get away with anything.
Mm.
so, and then we just start heading.
Okay, so those of you that are invisible, so there's the first class car, and there's a couple of those. So each one has its own patronage and its own private bars. So not a lot going on. Just if you could just each tell me where you're going on the train.
We're attempting to get to the cargo car.
We're
right?
all going to the
Yeah.
cargo car.
Okay, so you're all staying together. Okay,
Well, they're invisible.
yeah.
Yeah. But yes. All together now.
Okay,
Question.
so you go ahead.
When you levitate, can you move or you just levitate?
You're just going up. Can't go forward unless somebody pushes you.
Okay. Got it.
As you get to the dining car, you see this is where most people are beginning to congregate. There's probably all told about 50, 60 people here just mingling, talking, just having conversations. Let's see here. Crick, you hear in your head, I'm going to show you a neat trick.
Uh-oh.
And your head begins to throb for a second, and you blink your eyes, and when you open them, there is an entire, you see much clearer the things around you.
Whoa.
You notice that there are some people in the room that are basically have glamours over them to kind of change their appearance.
Mm.
And what stands out most is kind of toward the back of one of these tables are you see like this human having a conversation, laughing and having sipping on some wine. But there are three larger beings kind of behind him that seem very intent on looking around or observing, don't really seem to be having any type of conversation to what's going on.
And what's that one doing at the table?
He's having a conversation with like 4 or 5 other people at the table. But there's these 3 people kind of lean back against the against the wall here,
right
behind him, that are keeping an eye out, just kind of scanning the crowd.
Gotcha. I'm going to convey that to them all mentally.
So, but when your eyes fall over the 3 people behind him, they don't look like people. They have a leathery skin. They're kind of reddish in color. They have like these little horns in their heads. They have spikes over their body.
Okay, so those 3 against the wall, don't look now, but those 3 against the wall are not what they appear to be.
Bren definitely looks straight at them. What? Oh,
Bren, stop looking at them.
sorry.
And they kind of have like ears coming out. They have hair that's been pulled back, and like these long fingernails or long fingers that you can see the end in little points.
They are not human. This is coming from Kenku. They are a little weird. Does anybody know what has red leather skin and little horns and long fingernails? Because that's what them. That's they are.
Does that description sound like anything any of us know?
No.
Okay.
No. It looks incredibly nasty. So Greg, yeah, you now have the gift of true sight up to 100 feet.
Oof. Okay. I'm gonna definitely be looking around, looking in the lamp if I can.
So you also kind of pass over, and as you're looking at that in that area, the glamour on one of the guys is, you see through that as well, and it is a kind of an older gentleman with a very nice goatee, but he is bald headed and has tattoos all over his head.
Looks like that fella right there, and I'll 1, 2, 3 to the right or whatever. The table is hiding his true form as well.
Bren looks the wrong way because he doesn't know what 1, 2, 3 is.
Shale will just put his hand on Bren's head and turn it.
All right. Okay.
So Elsbeth, you're visible. You're in the lead. Just so you know, those 3 are backups, I'm sure. Bodyguards.
Bren immediately thought that they were backup dancers, and then you specified bodyguards. So that makes more sense.
And they see you? Are they looking at you because you're invisible, Crick?
I don't think they could see me.
No,
Or-
there's no indication that they are looking at you in any way. They're just kind of passively scanning the room. But y'all notice the 3 of them are just kind of, everybody kind of, if anybody looks the direction of this table, they kind of scowl and they just kind of shake their head and move on.
Did we see them buy tickets?
These people you did not.
Being invisible, I'm going to levitate up just to see if they kind of look up.
No.
Okay, I'm casting fly. I have the ability to fly.
Okay.
Does that change your invisibility?
It shouldn't.
Nice.
It's only if I cast a spell that affects someone else,
Nice.
right? Yeah, or I attack if I do something to affect someone else.
Is this just regular invisibility?
Yeah, right.
So it should be any spell will do it.
You cast a spell.
It doesn't have to be an
If I cast
aggressive
it-
spell.
If I
It's-
cast it,
Genies get flight though, I think, right?
well, no, I get levitate.
It ends
I
if
can't
you
fly.
attack or cast a spell.
Yeah, any spell.
Okay,
Any spell. Mhm.
okay then.
Just in the middle of nowhere, he just starts flying.
Right.
And can suddenly be
I mean,
seen.
there's not a lot of room anyway. I mean, you can probably go up about a couple of feet, but then you're hitting the top of the train.
Okay. Well, never mind then. I'll just leave it alone. I'll move around to see if they can see me, and I'll like
there-
stare at them.
No.
Is there a table or booth or any place there where we could get close to this table, where it would seem like down?
I would say probably this one right here.
Oh, there's
is
a map, I'm
empty.
so sorry.
Mhm.
Okay, then we will make our way there
Okay.
so that I don't know. What do we want to do with them? Like, do we even want to mess with them? Is that
How long is this train ride?
No one, you haven't asked anyone yet.
Yeah, we have no idea where this is taking us.
There's some like names scribbled on it, so it has multiple stops.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
ask Elsbeth, what does the ticket say? How long are we on this train for?
Well, what does it say? I'll read it.
So it basically gives about 5 different stops. The first one is basically on the other side of the city, and then it travels the end destination. You're looking at these names and you have no idea what they mean.
So,
But the entire
yeah.
entire trip, you can kind of figure it takes about 6 hours.
6 hours.
Since I'm
I
invisible,
wonder-
I'll make my way over to them and kind of stand near them as near as I can,
Mhm.
but not so near that if they were to just like jump out of the chairs, they would bump into me or anything.
Okay.
So just try to listen to what the guy is saying, because there's one guy talking, right?
Yeah, it's a group of people having a conversation. They're slipping in between different languages, sometimes common, sometimes you can pick up, drop a little bit of infernal, and the conversation really is just chit chat about, the weather, how's your day, travel, what's your new business opportunities, things like that.
If it's boring, they'll walk away.
Yeah.
Nothing special going on over there.
Should
I'll whisper to.
should I go
everybody.
talk to them? Because that worked last time, kind of.
I don't think they.
Do
can
we
go in.
think that these people are maybe related to who we're trying to find here?
I believe so, but I can't be certain. They definitely are hiding who they want to be or who they are. I'm wondering if it's long enough ride that anyone's going to be sleeping at all. I can enter his dreams or send one of you into the dreams of the leader here. Have a proper conversation.
Time of day is it?
I would say that this train is leaving in the morning. It's going to get there like mid-afternoon in its end destination. So I'm like, there isn't going to be, in this particular one, anyone's going to be sleeping.
We got to be able to talk our way out of any bad situation that happens.
Easily, we can
yeah,
do that. We can
yeah.
easily talk our way
So,
out.
he'll look at Shell will look at Elsbeth and say, "Well, should we see about making some new friends, my lady?"
I love new friends.
Ren,
And-
don't say anything.
I want to make friends. Oh,
But we can't go to our new friends empty-handed ever. That's very rude. And she'll order whatever the most expensive bottle is.
Okay.
Well, this is about to get
Um,
pricey.
yeah.
So it's you soon find out that it's really not that expensive. The price of your ticket is kind of built into, it's almost an all-inclusive train ride.
So
and-
before the super expensive bottle gets ordered, she's going to go ahead and order a couple of rounds for her two friends here with her. And each time that we get served, she's gonna tip the waitress significantly.
Okay.
And after the third round, she'll ask the waitress, what's the deal with that table and those people over there?
Okay. She goes, well, I'm really not paid to I'm paid to keep quiet, this is very high clientele.
I'll lean forward and whisper her to her. Oh, surely you can share some secrets between friends, and like caress her cheek a little bit.
Okay. Well, just if you're interested, the gentleman, the group over there are artifacts dealers. So I've been told they find find artifacts all around the world and different places, and they transport them to a secret location where they, have bids and things like that. But that's as far as I know, is that, I see them about once every so often, and they all get on the train and ride to the very end, and they never cause any trouble, but they're always the last to get off, and it's just, they always take a long time to unload, and are very just very secretive about their business.
Shale will twirl some of her hair between his finger and go, "Oh, yes, I can understand. I'm often the last to get off as well. Do you happen to know their names?"
I do not. We do not ask. And they do not say.
Sure thing. And then he will tip her for her discretion.
And that's when she will order the most expensive bottle to be delivered to their table, but she wants to send with it a napkin with a kiss with her lipstick on it, and
Okay.
let them know where it came from.
Okay. Very well. Very well. And so she goes back, and you see this bottle being brought over to the table, and the group kind of all looks very suspicious at her, and she leans in and whispers to the one that Crick recognized as having a bald head and tattoos, and points in your direction.
Yeah, and then when they like turn to notice or whatever, she'll blow a kiss. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, so you see him kind of lean over and look your direction, and he kind of has a quizzical look on his face. He walks over and goes, "Might I know the circumstances of your gift? One does not simply give something without expecting something in return."
No. It is a gift. I am we'll call it a fan of your work.
Do you know who I am?
Who wouldn't know who you are?
Make a deception check.
Oh, come on.
It didn't come out the way that I. That's an 11.
Oh, a 2.
And I have +9 to that.
I'll speak to Elspeth in my head and say,
That did not come.
try setting it in.
And he looks at you and goes, "This is quite strange. It's been a while since someone approached me on this train without knowing who I am. May I ask who you are?"
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. My lady has particular tastes, and sometimes, doesn't act on discretion. She merely saw something she wanted and aimed to acquire it.
He nods at you and goes, I am somewhat of the same. Is that all?
I don't know. This got away from me very, very quickly.
Oh, don't be shy, my lady. Tell the man what you're after.
Oh, I have heard all about some wonderful new artifacts that come, or some a wonderful, wonderful new art items. That's the word I'm
Chaos
looking
snake.
for.
Yes.
Particularly anything in the form of a snake.
Apothos.
He looks at you and goes, how did you come about this knowledge?
That is for me to know. And once we become better acquainted, I would love to tell you all my secrets.
And the two individuals here with you, they are.
Hi, I'm Bren.
Oh, they're just simply arm candy.
I prefer to call myself a plaything, but he shrugs. Merely another tool for another job.
Tool.
She boops his nose.
She keeps us
And-
around for different types of entertainment. Looks at Bren, shakes head.
And what would you have with me?
Well, one can never have too many friends. Especially ones with a trained and highly discerning eye for wonderful things.
Are you a buyer? Or are you speaking for someone else?
I speak for myself.
If you would like, I can leave the two of yours with the three of mine and show you what wares I have.
Oh, so a one-on-one.
You are the buyer, correct? Not they.
Of course.
I can show you. Give you a sneak peek, shall we say.
I love all the peaks. And she'll get up and tell Shayla and Bren to play nice. And
Very well.
hopefully the invisible ones will take this as the well, hopefully they're
Crick's already moving to the back of the bus.
They just all leave her to go off on her own.
and I would have no idea because they're invisible.
I think
Yes. So,
Fairlane, you might be muted.
Yeah, Marigold, you're muted.
yes.
Yeah.
Very well.
I'm following.
Follow me. So there's people going, and there's, I mean, it's not like you're ever in a situation where you're alone and you make your way back. You go through the standard car, you go through the steerage car.
She grabs the bottle of whatever it was off the table.
Nice
Come
fine
back soon, my
Elvish
lady.
wine.
It gets lonely without you.
You go through the first the steerage car with all the luggage. There's people attending, marking, tags with names and stuff like that. You go through the first cargo hold, and there's crates here, larger cases. There's writing on all kinds of them, and then you go to the last one, and there is a guard standing there, and he sees yourself and Setne, and Setne nods, and they speak Infernal for a moment.
I understand it.
So they're basically
As do I.
they're just saying, like, this is who I am. I have property there. He basically pulls out a piece of paper that shows what his property is there, and
He doesn't just Ron Swanson it. I do
yes.
what I want.
and the Freedy pulls back the door, and you enter. So basically, I'll take you back to this page.
he said his name, and his name is that's the guy we're looking for, right?
He
Yeah.
hasn't said his name, but yeah.
Well, he said he told the guy who he was.
You heard the
Oh,
name.
yeah,
So here is basically what the last hold looks like is up here. I'll put
Uh-oh.
there's Elsbeth. And Sydney. So there's the two of you, and you see that there's chests all around. Okay. He's kind of walking, and he takes you to this first statue here.
Well, was I able to follow them?
Make a dexterity check.
Dexterity. Dang nabbit.
Me and the Emperor.
Oh,
Oh,
No. So
6.
the freight is huge. I mean, like it's trying to get through past a bodybuilder, trying to get through this door as it opens and closes it.
the imp and I are both small creatures trying to do the same.
Okay.
And he flies, so
I would say that the imp can get in, but you would have to make a dexterity check to try to get through.
like acrobatics or
Dexterity.
dexterity. Okay, yeah. I do not have advantage on dexterity checks. 15.
Okay. Yep. You tumble through and get in.
Quick barrel roll. Tighten the vest.
So Setney and you see Setney and Elsbeth in front of one of the statues, and this 8-foot tall stone statue with it has the legs and torso and arms of a human. It's crossed right here, and it has the head of a jackal. It's like, yes, this piece and the 3 around it were found at a site. They are quite beautiful, quite rare, and quite deadly under the right circumstances.
Deadly, you say?
Yes.
Please tell me more.
With the correct command word, they can be brought to life. Under the control of the person who owns them, which is me as of right now. With the right price, and if you wish to bid, you may have one of these beautiful statues.
Elsbeth, psst, ask him how you own them.
And you said that these were found.
Yes.
Then how do you know? How do you know the word?
I found that as well.
You didn't get to create it yourself.
No, this is quite remarkable. Even it's not creating these are not my area of expertise, but I do value their craftsmanship.
While they're having this conversation, Crick is going to run to the back or like tiptoe to the back as fast as he can and try to find cover somewhere, like full cover from this guy's view.
All right.
And
So
behind
as
some of
you're
these treasure
as
chests
you're
or
doing
something.
that, you're realizing like all of these treasure chests look like treasure. I mean, like they're just regular treasure chests. When you run by this one in the middle here, you clearly see it is not a treasure chest. That there is a glamour over this to make it look like an ordinary treasure chest. And in fact, it more looks like resembles a coffin, a sarcophagus. And on the top is, a man with his arms crossed, crook and flail in each hand, in a barrel in Egyptian style burial mask on the outside. This thing is almost solid gold. And it permeates magic.
Yeah, I'm gonna
whole
get
thing.
outside of that field of permeating magic and hide behind something else. Keeping an eye on that
So,
thing. And also, I'm just gonna quickly ask the crystal while I'm, whoa. Do you have anything to say about that?
this is impressive. This is quite the thing that you've brought me to. I will tell you, in that chest, there is something of great value that I would like you to have.
Oh, well, say no more. And I will drop my invisibility when I'm behind the thing, cast detect thoughts, and say to Elsbeth, get him talking about that word.
Where are you going to be?
Like within 30 feet of him, hiding behind something if I can.
Yeah,
Damn it.
there's not
Behind-
going to be a lot that you can hide on.
Behind the sarcophagus.
While this is happening, I because I heard the name, I head back to
Okay.
the other two and I tell Bren, I need your balls. So I whisper in his ear. That's all he hears is I need your balls.
Was anyone paying for those drinks that we got earlier, or were they included? You said.
Yeah, as far as you can tell, they are complimentary.
Oh, I've
I
been
mean,
drinking.
yeah.
I've been getting toasted.
And now you're hearing voices.
Now
That
you're
is
hearing,
not
you're hearing
new.
females whisper in your ear, I need your balls.
Yeah.
I look at my drink.
Yes. So yeah, so that's when there's the head of a jackal. Another one has a head of a hawk. Another one has a head of a baboon, and another one has a head of an ibis.
Okay, well, we're still talking about the word. Is the word bird?
Bird is not the word, nor will it ever be the word. The word will not be spoken by me until you've purchased this as the rightful owner.
She's just gonna kind of look at him. Is there a way to change the word? Because what if I don't like that word?
Mhm.
It seems a lot of money. Also, it seems a lot of money. And I don't even get to pick it. It doesn't seem very unique.
It
And
is
also,
simply-
you would know the word still also. So how does that work?
Call it an agreement between two responsible parties. Once I sell the artifact, I hand over the tablet with its word. And if you have the knowledge of the weave to change it, so be it.
Is Crick getting anything?
From whom? Him?
From him, yeah. I'm
You
thinking-
find as soon as you try to read his thoughts, you can't.
Well, that is very, very interesting. And she looks around. Why do they look like this?
It was the style of the culture that built them.
And which one's your favorite?
And he'll nod over to the one that's the ibis. To my knowledge, that is their god of wisdom, of knowledge. And I am one who is forever seeking knowledge.
Of course you are. That is what makes you so well known in these circles. What else is there? Or is this the main? Is this your main course?
I'll switch my detect thoughts to Elsbeth
Mhm.
to hear what she's thinking while she's saying this.
She's kind of hungry.
Kind of hungry. Um,
Oh,
for now, it's what I can show you. So you've seen there is a couple of surprises that I will have at the auction, and you're more than welcome to bid on these items as you see fit.
Emmett, Braden, put your balls on the table.
Oh, I don't know how much longer I can stall.
I would think this is a good place to go ahead, and we can go ahead and wrap up for tonight.
Oh, okay, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. I would like to see what you're going to do next, and I'll give y'all some time to
I will say
think
that
about it.
the last thing I'm going to try to do is bring the imp to existence inside of the coffin, if I can.
No, you could not do that. No, it is magically sealed, so you could not manifest itself inside of there.
Elsbeth, I'm really out of ideas.
So
Same. Okay, Elsbeth will thank him so kindly and generously for a wonderful and intimate tour. And I guess we go back to the tables.
we'll go ahead and leave it there, and then we'll pick it up next time. I know we've got people that need to go, so I'm going to say thank you, Cass, for joining me, and we'll try to get this together sooner. And everyone that joined us, thank you very much, and we hope you can join us next time. So thank you, and I will, if anything, I'm sorry, Pete, I know there's stuff possibly coming up, and just watch the Discord, and we'll be publishing it on all of our socials. If you'd like to join us for the next session, we always have stuff off Twitch as well that some of these lovely people are on. Greg, you do want to do a quick Curse of Strahd update and let everyone know when the next game is?
Sure do. I would love to. Thank you, Lance. We have Monday Candle in a Thunderstorm Curse of Strahd group. We have Friday Ballet of Shadows, and we have Saturday. I'm going to let the crew for Saturday help name their thing. It's not named yet, but it's about monks and fae stuff, and it's going to be awesome. 3 Strahd games all coming together. Halloween finish. Can't wait.
All right. We will see y'all around. Thank you. Bye.